Hi, YouTube. This is Archangel Warrior Christine Pence coming at you again. I'm sorry I lost my subscriber that was on. I had to start over the video because someone was calling and texting me and it just cut the video off. So I had to start over. My apologies. I will call the person back after. But anyway, I want to share my dream. Please pray for my friend Vance, who was hit by a car today. He called me to tell me earlier that he was fine and his mother was with him and that he had come over to help me today with some things. Hi, Space Girl. Thanks. And on his way home on his bike, he got hit by a car. So keep him and his family in prayer. He said he's okay, so hopefully he's all right. I told him to go to the hospital if he has any symptoms. His mom's with him, so she'll take care of him. But anyway, and then pray for my headache because my head is killing me right now and it usually affects my equilibrium coordination. So anyway, the dream I had. I was talking to a subscriber last night and then some weird things were happening and I talked to her a little bit ago and she's like I need to totally share the dream I had. It was a dream about the Antichrist. And I dreamt that he was out and he was wearing that blue suit by a channel called His Holy Tether. She's dreamt about the Antichrist many times in that blue suit. In the dream, he looked like that Gavin guy, and I've always had bad feelings about that Gavin dude. I think he was elected governor or mayor of Sacramento. I forgot. I think he was governor, but anyway, he looked kind of like this in the dream, the Antichrist. And there was military everywhere. All basically the bad people had taken over, all the wrong people, and my mom was even in the dream, and my mother's been dead for 8 years, but she could symbolize something or represent something since my mother's been dead for 8 years. But anyway, in the dream, my own mother in the dream, and everyone else was calling me crazy. And when I was trying to tell them that this character in the dream was the Antichrist, and that he was going around doing all kinds of crazy stuff. He was whispering in people's ears. He was convincing them to join him and do whatever they were wanting to do, etc. And I was the only one trying to run from him. And I was trying to tell people and say, hey, he's the Antichrist. You need to stay away from that guy. He's dangerous. And he had all these U.S. troops under his command. And people were calling me crazy. They wanted to give me pills. They wanted to lock me away. And I'm like, no, this guy's the Antichrist. And I didn't think this dream had meaning until my subscriber told me a while ago. So I thought, well, I'll share it. Anyway, I'm running from him. And I'm trying to get away from all these U.S. soldiers and all these people who had obviously in the dream given themselves to him because they were just totally like under his command. And he ends up coming up to me in the dream. I'm trying to run from the Antichrist. And he grabs me and wraps his arms around me. And he starts whispering things in my ear in an angry voice. And I was trying to push him away. I was trying to get away from him. And I'm like, no, you're the Antichrist. I don't want to be, no, I don't want to be with you. I don't want to be around you. Get away from me. And he was trying to hold me down. That's why he had his arms around me. And I was trying to push him away. And he was basically trying to tell me that it was hopeless, that I couldn't, escape it. And I was going to die, I guess, because regardless, if you're for Christ, you're going to have to be beheaded. But either way, I got away from him. And he had people follow me. And everywhere I went, I was trying to tell these people that this guy was the Antichrist and he had that blue suit on and that he was in total control in this dream. And there was like some destruction around. I was in some sort of building. It was like a school or an arena or maybe a baseball field. I'm not sure where I was, but it was like I was freaked out because I was the only one telling people, hey, this guy is not of God. He's not good. But I was the only person in the dream that was aware of this. Everybody else didn't even seem to care. They were trying to convince me in the dream that I was crazy, that I was messed up, and I needed to be locked away in a psych ward in the dream because I was screaming at them that this man was the Antichrist. And I said, he's got that blue suit on, but nobody believed me. Everybody was just doing whatever they wanted, and they didn't even care that the Antichrist was walking around. And they were just, they loved him. They didn't even care about what I was saying. And I didn't think this dream had significance until I talked to a subscriber about it. And she's like, you need to share that video. So I'm on here sharing the video with head pain and all. So that was my dream about the Antichrist. I dreamt about the devil before, but I've never dreamt of the Antichrist before. So this is a first. And he was very sly in the dream, very thorough, and he definitely knew what he was doing. And the sad part was, I was the only person in the whole dream that knew what was going on with this guy, and everybody else didn't even seem to care. They were totally for this guy. And he looked like that Gavin guy. And even my own mother in the dream was telling me that I had to be locked away because he wasn't the Antichrist. I'm like, no, I said, this guy's out. He's wearing the blue suit. He's doing this. He's doing that. So, I mean, the looks could represent anything. My dead mother could represent anything. But I felt it had significance since I did dream of the Antichrist. Last night, I did have, like, a minor attack on a spiritual level. I did end up praying, and I had this really creepy feeling when I went to bed last night, and that creepy feeling stayed with me when I woke up this morning. That's when I had the dream of the Antichrist, and it freaked me out. So maybe it was a good thing I shared this video, but it was a very short dream I had, but it was my first Antichrist dream. My last dream was about Christ. This was about the Antichrist. I dreamt about Satan before, but not this. So I felt that was significant to share, and I wanted to share it with you. So with that, that's all that I can remember from the dream. And I keep also seeing the lion's face again that I told you about, which we all know is Christ, the Lion of Judah. I am still seeing the image of a lion's face, but this time the lion's face is more real looking. It's more realistic. It's not just like a shimmering light. It's just like a real lion, and there's something around it. So I'm not sure, but I'm still believing by faith that the lion I keep seeing the images of is of the Lion of Judah, which is Jesus Christ. So I saw the image of the lion again. Not 100% sure why I'm seeing the lion's face over and over. You're welcome, Space Girl. I hope you're well. But if anyone has any interpretation from any of these dreams, that would be appreciated. I hope you're all doing well, and God bless you. And YouTube went from messing with my videos to messing with my subscribers. They keep playing with my subscriber numbers. It's like it'll go down, then it'll go up, then it'll stay, then it'll go down. It's like it's been doing that for the past 3 days. They keep messing with my subscribers. Like they'll disappear, then they'll re-add them, disappear, re-add them. Unless people's playing tic-tac-toe with my subscribers, I don't know, but I think it's YouTube. And but anyway, pray for my friend Vance, because he could use the prayer after getting hit by a car. I know he's stubborn. I've known him for 14 years. He's really stubborn and hard-headed. Typical man. He doesn't want to listen. But no offense to you men out there, my male listeners. It's just I've been around enough men to know men can be stubborn too, not just us women. So I hope